What was one of the more difficult projects that you had to lead and why?
One of the most difficult projects that I led in the last 2 to 3 years was definitely for me managing when I was at Credit Suisse, Federal Reserve, uh, Know Your Customer anti-money laundering examination. The reason why it was so difficult, it was challenging, right? Because obviously, difficulty is,
Let's stop, pause right there. Pause right there. This is good. I'm glad we're going through this. But what I'm noticing you do, Jaime, is you start and then you tangent off a little bit, but you don't finish that original thought. One of the projects I did with the Federal Reserve or whatever, this is blah, blah, blah. And then you didn't finish that original thought. So I want you to just prevent yourself from explaining it more and just get to, can I get this out in 7 seconds or 10 seconds time?
all right,
Okay,
let
try
me
one more
try it
time.
again.
So I'm going to start the question again. What's one of the more difficult projects that you had to lead out and why?
One of the most difficult projects that I've had to lead was definitely anti-money laundering examination by the Federal Reserve. And that's because that we had to deal with these very tight deadlines of 2 days turnover. And that created a lot of stress for the teams. And as a result, everyone had to be working on these things full stop. And the one thing that we were able to overcome the 2 day deadline was being able to emphasize teamwork, because we all had to work together in order to get the thing done. And that's what happened.
Great. Stop right there. I love it. Did you feel that a little bit stronger as you started and then
I noticed that I wasn't drifting.
you weren't drifting as much? Now, let
Right.
me tell you one thing to be mindful of. Keep your reason a bit tight too. So what you've used is this connecting word and. I kept hearing you say and this, and this. And so that run-on sentence dragged on a little bit too long. So it's harder to follow. Where is he going with it? But if you have a definitive end of the sentence, that allows your audience to just absorb it a little bit more.